Artificial General Intelligence, or AGI, is often seen as the tipping point, the moment AI can perform any intellectual task a human can. And many believe that once we hit AGI, artificial superintelligence, or ASI, will naturally follow right on its heels, but that assumption might not hold water. Today we'll unpack why AGI doesn't necessarily guarantee an overnight leap to godlike ASI, and why human assumptions about intelligence might be clouding our judgment. AGI means an AI that can mimic and match human cognitive abilities across a wide range of tasks. It can write essays, solve math problems, make strategic decisions, and maybe even crack a joke or two. But, and here's the key, it doesn't mean it possesses some magical spark that will inevitably scale upward into infinite wisdom. AGI might be brilliant at imitating human thought processes, but imitation isn't the same as invention. Einstein didn't just solve problems. He imagined scenarios, he conducted thought experiments, he asked wildly unconventional questions. Can AI do that? Maybe, but not automatically. Thought experiments require a level of creative insight that isn't just a product of raw computational power. And let's not forget, humans took hundreds of thousands of years to build the relatively intelligent world we live in today. Scaling up intelligence isn't just a matter of bigger models or more training data. It's about breakthroughs in how intelligence itself is structured. Another common misconception is that most human tasks are deeply intellectual. The reality? Most jobs are repetitive. Data entry, driving, managing schedules, even certain forms of engineering. They're all about applying the same known solutions to similar problems over and over again. Real creativity and invention, the kind that breaks paradigms, are incredibly rare. They represent maybe 1% of what humanity does. And yes, AGI can mimic that level of creativity too, with enough oversight, revision, and iterative refinement. Just like an engineer working on a new design doesn't do it perfectly on the first try, AI will require a feedback loop. But, and here's the catch, AI can only be as good as the data it's trained on. It can remix existing knowledge in spectacular ways, but when it comes to truly original insights, we don't know if scaling intelligence will automatically unlock that door. Imagine you give AGI access to every book, every scientific paper, every line of code humanity has ever written. It can theoretically replicate every human achievement and do it faster. But what about the things humanity hasn't thought of yet? What about the problems we don't even know exist? Here's the paradox: we can't predict what we don't know, and that applies to AI as well. While it might surpass us in specific domains, calculations, simulations, processing vast data sets, it doesn't mean it will stumble onto the next theory of relativity just because it's smart. We don't know how intelligence scales beyond human capability because we've never seen it before. Intelligence might not be linear, it might plateau or branch off into areas we can't even comprehend. AGI is about replicating us, ASI is about transcending us, and there's no guarantee one will immediately lead to the other. Now don't get me wrong, I absolutely believe we'll create ASI. And yes, AGI will likely play a critical role in helping us get there. AGI will become a tool, a collaborator, and perhaps even a co-inventor in the creation of something far beyond our current understanding. But here's the thing, slowing down a little isn't just a good idea, it's a necessary one. Why? Well, let's start with alignment. We barely know how to align AGI with human values. How do we plan to align something vastly more intelligent than us? Second, there's the issue of unintended consequences. AI systems today still make mistakes, sometimes funny, sometimes catastrophic. When you scale that up to something operating at ASI levels, those mistakes could have global consequences. And third, there's the simple fact that we don't fully understand how these systems make decisions. AGI is already a bit of a black box. With ASI, that opacity would only deepen. Slowing down gives us time to study, understand, and implement safeguards. The rush to ASI isn't just about technology, it's about ensuring we're ready for it. But perhaps the most immediate and unavoidable disruption from AGI and eventually ASI is economic. Let's be blunt. AI is already replacing jobs, and it's only accelerating. Replace too many jobs too fast and we risk collapsing the economy entirely. Capitalism, despite its name, isn't just about capital, it's about labor. Labor isn't just a cog in the machine, it's the vessel through which value flows into society. Workers earn wages, wages turn into spending, spending keeps businesses alive. Remove labor from the equation or reduce it to a trickle and the cycle breaks down. Meanwhile, AI and robots are capital, not labor. They belong to the owners of the systems that build them. And why would those owners, the current economic elite, willingly share the abundance AI creates with the rest of us? They'd be giving away their power. And history tells us those in power rarely surrender it willingly. To truly transition into an AI-dominated economy, we'd need an entirely new economic paradigm, something post-capitalist, something revolutionary. And revolutions are rarely smooth and rarely bloodless. Slowing down AI progress, even unintentionally, gives society time to grapple with these challenges, to build safety nets, and to maybe, just maybe, design a future where abundance isn't hoarded by the few. But let's be realistic, intentional slowdowns won't happen. China, the US, and others have turned this into an arms race. Governments and corporations are charging forward, eyes locked on dominance, and brakes seem entirely off the table. This economic battle is coming, whether we like it or not. The only question is, how chaotic will it be? AGI will change the world, and ASI will likely follow, but it's not a given, nor is it something we should rush into blindly. Intelligence isn't just about more data and bigger models. It's about asking the right questions, making the right choices, and understanding the systems we're building. Slowing down doesn't mean stopping. It means being thoughtful. And honestly, a little patience might be the smartest thing we can do. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe, and please visit manandmutt.com to support this channel. Cheers.